think that's because he made $2 million.
Breaking it down, yeah.
Rich Roger.
Yes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This meeting is now called to order. We can begin with our Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This meeting is now called to order. In line with the Borough of Seabright's longstanding policy of open government and in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act, I wish to advise you that adequate notice of this regularly scheduled meeting was sent to the Asbury Park Press and other local newspapers on January 10th, 2023. In each instance, the date, time, and location of this meeting were provided in the notice. This meeting is open to the public. Roll call. Councilmembers Bieber? Here. Booker? Here. Catalano? Here. Gorman?
Here.
Keeler? Here. All right, Mayor Pro is present. All right, first up, remarks from the audience. If there's anybody in person or online who would like to be heard, just please state your name and your address, and you have up to 3 minutes to address the governing body. Would anybody like to be heard? Somebody's trying to talk, Chris. Anybody online like to be heard? All right. We'll move on to our consent agenda. Would anybody make a motion to approve the items on this consent agenda?
I'd like to make a motion to call number 93-2023.
Thanks, Heather. And the second one? Second.
Were you to carry that, Councilwoman?
Yes.
I saw there's a motion to carry number 23, 2023. It's a meeting. So we'll make the roll call on that. Carry that item first. So, Council members Bieber?
Yes.
Booker?
Yes.
Catalano?
Yes.
Warren?
Yes.
Keeler?
Yes.
And
Yes.
all right, resolution number 23, 2023 has been carried to the next meeting. Would anybody make a motion on the rest of the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All right. Council members Bieber?
Yes.
Booker?
Yes.
Catalano?
Yes.
Warren?
Yes.
Keeler?
Yes.
And
Yes.
all right, consent agenda has been approved. We're moving on to ordinances. Ordinance number 6, 2023, Borough of Seabright, Monmouth County, New Jersey, an ordinance approving and authorizing execution of a financial agreement with Haven at Seabright Urban Renewal LLC. Would anyone like to make a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance number 6, 2023?
So moved. Yes.
All right, council members Bieber,
Yes.
Booker,
Yes.
Catalano, yes, Portman,
Yes.
Keeler.
Hello, if the meeting is started, I cannot hear on the computer. Is there some way to turn on the sound?
Chris is such a muted.
Excuse me.
Is that better?
Can you hear us now?
Yes, I can, thank you.
All right, I think, Jack, did you vote on that?
Yes.
And Lonnie?
Yes.
All right. Would anybody like to be heard on ordinance number 6, 2023? Anyone online? All right, can somebody make a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 6, 2023?
So moved.
Second.
All right, council members Bieber?
Yes.
Booker?
Yes.
Catalano?
Yes.
Foreman?
Yes.
Keeler?
Yes.
And Lonnie?
Yes.
All right, the ordinance number 23, public hearing been closed. Moving on to adopt the ordinance number 6, 2023. Can anybody make a motion?
So moved.
Second. All right, council members Bieber?
Yes.
Booker?
Yes.
Catalano?
Yes.
Foreman?
Yes.
Keeler?
Yes.
And Lonnie?
Yes.
All right, ordinance number 6, 2023 has been adopted. All right, moving on to the next ordinance, capital ordinance number 8, 2023, Borough of Seabright, an ordinance providing funding for various capital acquisitions and improvements for the Borough of Seabright and appropriating $180,000 for such purpose. Can someone please make a motion to introduce ordinance number 8, 2023?
So moved.
Second.
All right, council members Bieber?
Yes.
Booker?
Yes.
Catalano?
Yes.
Foreman?
Yes.
Keeler?
Yes.
And Lonnie?
Yes.
All right, ordinance number 8, 2023 has been introduced. On to new business, vouchers in the amount of $278,991.71. Can someone please make a motion to approve this voucher list?
So moved.
Second.
All right, Councilmember Bieber?
Yes.
Booker?
Yes.
Catalano?
Yes.
Dorman?
Yes.
Keeler?
Yes.
And Lonnie?
Yes.
All right, we've approved this voucher list. All right, so moving on to mayor and council comments. I've got a few I can just start off with quickly. Congrats everybody, fireman's fair was successful. Nice job everybody, nice recovery since your rides vendor kind of disappeared on us last minute. I think that was a couple nights to make everyone enjoy themselves. So congrats everyone, thanks everyone working on it. We're going to be having a public meeting Thursday night at 7 o'clock in the Atlantic Highlands regarding regionalization. It's going to be 3 times coming together in a public meeting, and there's going to be a resolution on whether or not to agree on a funding formula for the potential of forming a single district under Hudson, and just to make everyone aware of that. I believe the meeting's at 7 o'clock. Parking passes are still available. If anybody hasn't gotten theirs, please make sure you stop by and pick up your passes. The memorial has been set. We're going to have our ceremony Monday the 29th at 11 a.m. right at the fire department as usual. So please come on out to honor all of our veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice. Paid parking kicked off, I believe, yesterday. So far, so good, right, Chief?
All the kiosks seem to be up and running, a few little kinks, but they're working good. The only thing that we are kind of holding off on, because we paid, the business parking lot, we don't have that until the 26th Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
We're still selling the business parking passes. We're letting them kind of park everywhere. We'll give a notice to every single business next week. They got to go to the lots on the 26th. But other than that, they're working good.
Sounds good. Yeah, so it's going to be open 7 days a week until I guess September 15th, $2 an hour. Was it 9 to 6 every day? 9 to 9 every day? Yeah. All right, sounds good. Let's see. Aside from that, we're coming up from Memorial Day. I mentioned the ceremony is coming up, but I think we're gearing up as always. The beach is looking pretty good. Police are looking good. It should be I have a feeling it's going to be a very, very busy summer in Seabright. Hopefully everything stays pretty cool, but I hope everyone has the beach and lifeguards are going to be gearing up, so hopefully we have a nice, safe summer. But I just want to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day if I don't see you. Anybody else like to have any comments for the committees? Right?
Yeah, to say that we dropped off the 23 pot planters for Ocean Avenue in the lot here. So they'll start working on them now and call us to pick them up.
You got them emptied out?
They take them all out.
Nice.
Yeah, and Public Works, we did a lot out here, we stoned it and striped it and everything, so parking is ready to go, right? So 50 tons twice, that's a lot of stones.
It is. Oh, thanks, John. Anybody else?
We're just doing inventory on the game boost now, so we'll have numbers if they're not in already, for the rec side. And just, a lot of people came out to volunteer, so grateful for everyone who helped. So thank you, it was a great weather. Do that again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Thanks, Ed. Nice.
I was just going to ask Charlie if you have any comments about the fair.
Sure.
I'll have
Mr. Stetson.
Hi. I will have a formal report probably in the next workshop meeting. We're just working on getting the numbers and who we owe money to and everything else, but I appreciate you guys allowing us to hold the fair again, and I'm already shopping for a new ride. Ben Resch should have somebody in the next couple of weeks. So again, thank you for everybody who came and helped, and thank you for allowing us to happen.
Thank you, John.
Great job.
Great time. Anybody else?
Mayor, just two quick items from me. One, just a reminder that this year the illegal parking violation fines are higher. So a reminder to our residents and to their guests to be aware of that. And the second thing is based on council request and working with the beach team and the police department, we're looking to increase our enforcement on smoking alcohol and dogs on the beach. So I know the team is planning on blitzing that a little bit over the Memorial Day weekend and hopefully continuing that forward to get the right kind of adherence we're looking for. Thanks, Mayor.
Thanks, Norm. Anyone else? Most progress? All right. All right, we do have an executive session and negotiations.
Before you adjourned, I couldn't hear when you were started out early on. I had a comment or I want to make during the public.
Oh, yeah, okay, so we're muted. Yeah, I think it's safe because I don't think the people online had a chance to comment or open public comment. So, yeah, feel free. I apologize for that. We had a glitch.
Yeah, no problem. This is Brad O'Connor at 932 Ocean Avenue. And I'm just calling to see if I can get an update on the ordinance around bulkhead repair. I've been in before, I have concern about my neighbor's bulkhead, and I'm just, last time I was in, I was told it was being worked on. I'm curious if you could give us an update on what's happening there.
Want to mention that? Okay, so this is Erwin Bieber, Councilman. You are right that an ordinance was put in place a little over a year ago. That ordinance has been put on hold for a period of time as the council and its professionals are reviewing an overarching strategy with regard to bulkhead improvement within the town. It's a multi-pronged approach. One is taking a look at the technical solution. The second is looking at the potential funding sources. We have submitted for grant applications for this, and we're trying to do it, Brad, in sort of a coordinated and cohesive approach rather than sort of pop-shot individual improvements, because that could change in a negative way flooding conditions if some bulkheads were put up and some were not. It would cause some rapids in some conditions. So over the last 6 to 12 months, we've had a team looking at this. I'm actually leading the team that's looking at this. If you would like more detail about the specifics, please feel free to give me a call. But the council and mayor are taking this very seriously. We are looking at significant effort to try to improve it across the town, and we'll continue to provide updates going forward. In the end, our view is it's probably a 2 to 3 year process overall between the engineering, the CAFRA permitting, the financing, and the construction before we'll be able to get this done completely. So that's a quick snapshot, Brad, of where we are. And if you'd like any more information, please feel free to give me a call.
Okay, I'll give you a call. I mean, that's the same thing you told me 6 months ago. It doesn't feel like it's making progress. And frankly, I'm not sure why, in the case of an individual homeowner who has a failing bulkhead between 3 or 4 others that doesn't have any impact on the rest of the town. Like the last time we talked, you expressed some concern about a bulkhead closer to the town and it was causing flooding, and I understand where you're coming from. But in this instance, we have an ordinance that requires them to fix it, and we've given them a pass. We need to go back and say, you need to fix your bulkhead. So I don't understand why we're not trying to enforce the ordinance we have, because we gave, as I understood it, we gave a pass for the pandemic because we couldn't find trades or whomever to do the work. That's not his pass, and I have an issue with the person next to me who's washing out every single time, and it's going to start to affect my back area, and I'm getting very concerned. So I can take it offline. I don't take any more of your time, and I'll give you a call. But I have real concerns here that I may have to take other steps for if we can't make some progress.
Okay, Brad, I understand the concern. Give me a call.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks, Brad. Anyone else online like to speak since you had a little audio glitch earlier? Sorry about that. Anybody else want to make any comments? All right, thanks, guys. All right, so we're going to enter into an executive session, and we're not going to